And welcome back to another episode of my Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty here on College Football 26. We are in year 4, week 2, and getting ready for our second game here of this season. And it'll be a road trip to Wake Forest, a team we have, again, a pretty significant talent advantage over. But it is a game that we're playing on the road. It's our first road game with our new quarterback, who had a really successful opening game. Accounted for 5 total touchdowns as we took on a Ball State and got us a 45-17 victory. This Wake Forest team has already played 2 games. They even played in week 0 and still have not had their first bye week. Let's take a look. The defense was a little susceptible, a little bit worse than I would have liked, especially in the fourth quarter. But the offense was perfect. We scored points on every drive that we had other than the kneel down there at the end. They lost to East Carolina, and they beat an FCS team. They got drubbed by East Carolina, 29-7 at home. Again, this is not supposed to be a very good Wake Forest team, so we're kind of hoping they're essentially another tune-up for us. But it is a road game. And we'll see kind of what they've got going on here, see what the standout is, see what maybe we can take advantage of. Trevor Jackson is their starting quarterback, and he is a good athlete. Strong arm, but not overly accurate with a good deep ball, though. Running backs, really experienced, really solid there, okay. Wide receivers have some speed, okay. It's a really good wide receiver group overall. Good tight end, but he's a pure blocker, not a very good athlete there at all. Okay, left tackle is not good. Left guard is good. Center, not good. Right guard's okay, and right tackle is actually banged up. George Tobias is hurt. So, got some decent tackles there. I'm sure he'll be playing left and right for them. Defensive line is solid, not really a weakness. Good athletes at linebacker. Cornerbacks are solid and pretty fast, decent size, except for Jalen Edmond, 5'9", not very big at all, but solid cornerback group. Free safeties are okay, but Miles Turpin is out for them. Really good speed at safety. I didn't really see a team that was much closer to Ball State as far as team overall is compared to us, but hopefully we can go on the road here and get a nice victory. Do they have any fun uniform combos here? Yeah, we'll just go with our current home look. We'll just go with our current road look, and let's see if we can get off to a 2-0 start here. I'm certainly expecting to. Having a 13, 14, 15 overall point advantage, whatever it is pretty significant, even going on the road. Have a hard time seeing us falling to this kind of competition, but they certainly don't seem to be that bad. It's not a great offensive line, but fairly solid everywhere else. Hopefully we can get the run game going more consistently. Hopefully we can keep our quarterback healthy. He dealt with a little bit of an injury there for a couple of plays against Ball State. Tried to slide down. He took a shot. Hopefully we can keep him healthy and involved. We are going to get the ball to start off with. Ken Baker is coming off of a 5-touchdown performance, 4 through the air, 1 on the ground. Andre Smith scored our first touchdown on the season on a crosser. He just outran everybody. George Gant got into the end zone twice. Corey Smith scored 1 as well, but Bryce Baker is your head man now after Taylor Downs transferred away and went to LSU and led them to a big victory in the season opener on the road. But here we are now on the road for the first time. 2 tight ends set. Just going to hand it off to Volt. Nice run, good patience. It's a gain of 9 there. Well, maybe a little read option here. Ran it 1 time last week. Not really trying to run it a ton, but if we can kind of get his wheels moving, kind of get him going with at least a run every now and then, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. At 44 yards rushing, not taking a sack yet this season. Baker now here to take that. We'll try to get this over to Andre Smith. It's his first catch of the day. Good start here so far. Stenerud now gets his first play out. It's going to be a counter play to him, and Stenerud's got some room to operate. Spinning around defenders there is going to get a first down. Baker's going to take this one. He's going to hand it off to Stenerud. That'll be a loss of 4 there. Not giving much hope there on that play. Also 4. It's now a 2nd and 14. Baker takes it. Takes a big hit there. Turn at a 3rd and long. Got some weapons, but you've got to protect. Have to protect Baker here. Stand up. He's going to deliver this underneath. Corey Smith. Set us up for a 4th and 4. What is the field goal from here? 47. We're going to just try for the field goal. 6-mile-an-hour winds. His kick is up. Barely stays into the upright. So not exactly what you want out of that first drive, but able to make something happen there. Get close enough for Gee to be able to knock in that field goal. Already his 2nd make of the season on 2 attempts. 3-0 lead. And again, this defense was a little hairy. I like what we saw out of Kegler. And I think that Schumacher got a sack. We were able to get into the backfield a lot. We also gave up some splash plays throughout that game. We're facing another quarterback that's got some wheels. And another team with a running back wearing number in the 80s. Very weird having that happen back-to-back games. As you have Ricardo Dixon is in there.
One back, baby, one back.
Got a pass play to start off with. Good throw, nice catch. Fast start there for Jackson. Now they go wide. Jackson's a really good athlete. You have to be careful with him. Scales makes a nice tackle with him scrambling around. 2nd and 4. Quick pass play again, but missed his receiver. Should have been an easy completion. Almost more willing to just take a chance and send pressure here, but let's back out of that. The last second is up somebody wide open. All right. Need to let the computer tackle more. I think that was also part of the problem there against Ball State. I went for a lot of like hit sticks that just didn't work out. They were getting the ball out quick. It's an RPO style offense. Gotta show a little something here. Action. Kegler tries to get back there. They take a shot down the field, but he gets knocked away there on the backside. Blunt Stroud. I don't know why I want to say his name's like Blount, but Stroud makes a play. Gotta get used to these new players as always. Stroud gives up the completion that time though. Yeah, 3rd and inches. And I did not. We're gonna call a timeout. You're not in the goal line. You're not stopping. You have 0% chance of stopping that. They go right back to it. Inch. Get the stop there, and it was worth doing it. Now, though, they're going to go for it on 4th down. One running back in the backfield. Let's run man, try to press. See if we can get a stop if they run it. They do throw it, though. And defense caught underneath. Nice play. Now the timeout means absolutely nothing. Alton couldn't quite hang in coverage there. Read option. Great couple of blocks out there, and Jackson takes it in. We're already trailing. Seven to 3. Lead here now for Wake Forest. All right. Defense looks like it's going to struggle early in games, for sure. That was a really nice drive there from Wake Forest. Need Lawton in that defense to play a little bit better. We go 5 wide here. Baker takes it, no pressure. Underneath to Corey Smith. Had a huge finish to last year, is already off to a good start this year. Hopefully we can get that to continue. That goes for a first down. Becker this time to hand off to Volk. Squeezes through the line. Good blocking. His first 2 carries of the game have been really successful here in the early going. How about another back-to-back carries, back-to-back first downs there for Volk. Run 3 plays on this drive, and all 3 of them have gone for first downs. Underneath, there's Corey Smith again. Gain of 8. Run play, Volt. 3rd first down carry he's had on this drive. Now trying to get Stenerud some looks. Get this inside is Branch. Had just 1 catch, not Branch, Harris, sorry. Had just 1 catch last week. To get him a little bit more involved here early on. Hopefully we can do that. Try to scramble out, see if we can't get this to Smith over here. Does get to him. Baker can't get it out there, but he is going to scramble for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. Baker out here making plays, using his wheels. Now I'm going to get used to having a fast quarterback and using him this way. Now we'll have to make sure I'm recruiting them pretty constantly, I'm afraid. Purdue, though, able to take the 10-7 lead there. Good to see. Need this defense to do something, though. Back-to-back games to start the year, giving up a touchdown on the opening drives. Wide receiver comes in motion. Playing everything underneath right now. So I think we're going to go ahead and start making that adjustment to play underneath into the flats a little bit more. Slow mesh play. Yep, we're going to have to fix that right now. Rather than run it, then throw it on us like that. At the end of the first quarter, though, Wake Forest looks really good offensively. We've looked pretty good offensively ourselves, already up to 68 yards rushing. Ended up with just over 150 in game 1. I said I'd like this to be 175, 185 kind of yard rushing attack. Make sure we're focusing on the pass. We just got to shut down the run game when we do that. 3 wide receivers set here for Wake Forest. Jackson getting ready to take the snap. Does. It's going to be a handoff. Scales comes up and makes a nice play there. Second and 10. Try to get back there quickly there. Nice play, ends up being a gain of 9. Third and 1. We get off the field. Keegler and Morton come in and make the play. Also 2.5 there makes it a 4th and 3, and Wake Forest is going to have to punt it. Smith got to catch that one. Ends up being a great punt there. All right. 2 tight end all the way at our own 3-yard line. And off the Volt. He's going to fumble, and Wake Forest recovers it. Nothing about that initially made me think at all that may have not been a fumble. So the defense is back out there in a really bad situation. Run play stuffed by Schumacher, Marable, Morton, and company. Batting him all the way up. That is a bad fumble for Volk. I think it's the first one I've seen him have in his career, though, so I don't want to panic about it or anything. Keegler trying to get to him, and he is going to get a sack. He's played in 2 games, actually just over 5 quarters in his career, and he's already picked up 2 career sacks. Stuck with Jackson there. Making a 3rd and goal. So far, this defense doing a really nice job. Coming in on a bad spot. See if we can keep him out of the end zone here. Play action. Schumacher's all over him. He's going to try to scramble out. Wow. Throws it up to the big tight end. And he goes up and gets it. I don't know how he caught that ball with 2 guys all over him. Dominique DeLucia. Actually just heaves that up. Just makes a play. Okay. Turnover costs us there. We are now trailing in this game. On a 3rd and goal from the 13-yard line there. Make that happen. Forset's going to return it. Even in and out. Able to get up to the 21. It's not terrible field position, but we're going to go back to Volk. We're going to trust him. Hopefully that does not become an issue. Gets that underneath Smith. Makes the catch. 1st down. I got a Wake player already banged up. Floated over to Gant. Makes the play. And a 7 there. Now let's get Volk another carry here. See if we can get him his confidence back. On play, nice block in there from Easley. Made 2 blocks. Volk averaging over 10 yards a carry. This could start becoming a major problem for them. We'll get something situated quickly. Pressure trying to get back there to Baker. He's able to slide down before he gets hit. Guy that can make something out of nothing can be extremely valuable to a team. Comes in. Just going to hand this one off to Volk. Run there. Offenses look plenty fine as long as we're not turning the ball over. First and 10. Baker takes it. Going to try to scramble this one out. Get over to Corey Smith, able to stay in bounds. And it's 7 there. Already his 4th catch of the day. Stenerud now gets the handoff, and it's good blocking again. The run game has looked much better today. It did essentially any time last week. Feels good. Baker, 3 wide, Gant in the slot. Takes the snap. Digs that into Braceville there. Almost gets the 1st down. Baker this time will take it. It's in the blitz. Get it over to Braceville quickly again. Another 1st down. In for 11 so far for Baker, man. Pass game looks really efficient. Handoff to Volk, who gets into the end zone, helping to make up for his fumble. Already at 69 yards rushing in this game. Nice. 17-14 lead now. In-play 80-yard drive. Passing game looks sharp here in the early going against some lesser competition. What about this defense, though? What about this defense? Last time was just a short field. Guy just made a play. Make the tackle. Nice job out there by Lawton. Gain a 2. One play, read option. Guys went out there and made a play. Marable and Scales, a 3rd and 9. Golden opportunity here to get off the field again. Eagler gets knocked down, so he's in no pass rush, and because he got knocked down, there's no pass rush at all. And another 3rd and long conversion against this defense. Early going has been tough for us. It really has, defensively. They're empty here. Big shot up the middle. Big time throw there. Trevor Jackson, senior, is looking like a star here today. Already got 100 yards passing, 100 yards on the ground. I'm very upset with how the game is playing out so far. Good play from Hines. They get him off the spot. Try to send pressure there, and he just throws a dot. It's a half second late. He's legitimately on fire. Read option. Nice play there from Jeffries to trip him up. Ends up being a loss of a yard there for Jackson. Minute left in this half. They're trying to get to him. Ends up throwing it away there. 3rd and 11. Can we finally get a stop here? Would be great. Almost want to send pressure just so he at least doesn't have all day to throw it. Just Baxter to play the man. And that one's picked off. Sly on the interception. Big play there. Let's go. Picked off Jackson. He just made a bad throw there. Baker now takes the snap. Underneath Corey Smith. Take a timeout. We had to use one earlier because we were in a bad defensive spot there on the 3rd down. They ended up not really helping us out anyway. Baker takes it. Big throw up to Smith, but he gets knocked away. Let's see. Third and 2. Trying to be aggressive here. We got some players to do that with. There's another throw there to Smith. There we go. Hurry it up. Everybody get back in position. Just over a half a minute left there as we take the snap. Get that out to Stenerud. And we get out of bounds. Nice play. Takes it. Yeah, yep. Take a timeout. Last one. Didn't really like the way that one was setting up. Maybe I missed something though. We're good. Let's take the snap. There's that inside. Braceful. We'll try to hurry it up. See if we can find something here. Oh, overthrows his man. Now it's a 4th and 1. I think we try to get a quick out here. Try to set up. Yeah, misses man there. Smith, come on now. It's not even that loud of an environment. Take it. Can't really get down. I don't know if we can even create anything here. Oh. Didn't give us time there. Solid drive we were at least putting together there at the end. Unfortunately, the throw to Volk would have given us a little extra time to play with there, but really nice first half as far as us running the football. I think that Baker was really good. Missed a throw here and there, but overall looks really good. Volk had the fumble, which set up Wake Forest's second touchdown. The defense was much better after that opening drive in that first half, and hopefully that does continue here as we start the second half. Not feeling, I know we're only up 3, but like right now I'm not feeling like we're in a massive threat yet. Need a good start here though to this half. Run play, just make the tackle. Good play there by Lawton. Just cannot give them those big seam throws they were hitting early in the first half. There's a read option. They are killing us with that. Yep, we're going to fix that right now too. Making too many waves with just quarterback runs and stuff here early on this season. Good play out there defensively. Don't slide with a tackle for loss. Maybe a tackle for loss. Maybe it wasn't a tackle for loss. There's 3 guys going after the passer. You got to find, somebody's got to make a play. Rams around, he just makes a good play. Good play. Good throw in Wake Forest. Now we're getting to a point you're really starting to have a problem because they are dotting us up. I'll try to defend the run here. Is a run play, does not get to the outside, loses a couple of yards there. 2nd and goal. Quick pass out to the tight end. Another score for Wake Forest. We've got a problem here in this game. For sure, no doubt. I was wrong coming into the second half. They haven't consistently shown they can stop us on offense, but we're not showing that we can really stop them on offense either. This is far from the toughest game we're going to play this year. Maybe a funkier offense than we're going to see at times, but this is not what I was hoping for out of this game here. Oh, doesn't get much there. It's a gain of 2. I don't know if we can get that out to Smith. Yep. Out there to him. Doesn't get much there. Got it out there late. 5. Smith hates hearing what I got going on here. Baker takes it. Nope, that was not the play. That was not the play. We got to punt it here on our own 30. We're in pretty serious trouble, which is crazy with how confidently I was speaking coming out of the half. I was like, the defense has kind of figured some things out and so on and so forth, but that was not the right call there. Come on. Underneath, just a nice, easy throw. I mean, gaining 7 yards there on first down is not good. Come on. listen, I mean, I don't understand. I did the read option thing where we would be handing off to the running back. I don't know if that was like the RPO read or if that was something different, but I do not want the quarterback taking off on us. That is the adjustment we're trying to make, guys. We're in major trouble here. A little pistol set. Oh, no, shotgun. Another big play for Wake Forest. He was about to get into major trouble zone here. Good Lord. Still got 2 yards off of that. They're giving us a fit today. Underneath, cannot stay in bounds though, a loss of 4. Get a little pressure. Scrambles out. Underneath. Guys, 3rd and 12, and we give up the first down again. That's insane. That is insane. We got nothing for them right now. 3rd and longs are a problem. We're not getting enough pass rush. 2nd and goal. Yep. We made the play with Kegler, but nobody else made the play around us. Wake Forest extends their lead into the double digits now. This looks really bad. Looks really bad for our defense. You cannot get into 3rd and longs and give up this stuff this consistently. They're gonna make a play. Somebody does. Let's see. Nobody out. Throws this out to Braceville. Big play for him. Kind of going into that shadow. I wasn't sure if there was a defender there.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Carry here to Baker. Doesn't get much there on the read option. This is we got to be perfect here on offense. Floated that over. Corey Smith makes a nice play. Again, the shadows right now over the stadium are a little problematic. I'm struggling to see where defenders are at times once they start moving. Baker takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off to Volk. Good run, and a 6 there. Just nowhere to throw the football there. Should have scrambled out is what I should have done there. That's the whole point of having this guy. 3rd and 4. There's Smith, just a good enough throw. It's inside the 15. He's now over 100 yards receiving. Doing a lot for us already in the early going. Good throw there to Smith. DeAndre that time. Last play here before we go to the 4th quarter. Big time drive, and Volk's going to score right before we get to the 4th quarter. That's big time. Wants to go for this here. Find the right play here. stick. I just saw the play wrong there. Gets knocked down. Great play. All right. We do not make it a field goal game. 28-23. They're going to get the ball to start the fourth quarter here. Can somebody on defense make a play? This is... Golly. Wake Forest is already in scoring territory again to start the fourth quarter. Wow. I've got to stop clicking on trying to go for like the interception there. I don't need to do that. Got to hold them to a field goal here now. Already. Their first play of the damn drive. Come on. Good tackle. Need to be real. We need to tackle well right here. Handoff. There we go. Scales and Schumacher.
All right, let's get it. Right.
This is massive. Get off this field here. And we do not. It is another 3rd and long conversion for Wake Forest. I'm at a loss for words. They are playing their tails off in this one. Goes wide with the run. Keeler finally is all the way across and knocks him down. A loss of 2 there. Sly is the guy that made that play, able to slow him up enough there on the outside. Somebody in the backfield. Somebody make a play. Nice strong tackle there. Trevor Jackson has thrown for 300 yards in this game. There we go. Knocked away. Okay. Finally get off the field there on the 3rd and long. Assuming they make the field goal here to make it an 8-point lead for Wake Forest. You got to score pretty quickly just in case if you get the touchdown, you don't get the 2-point conversion. Field goes up, field goes good. But you get a chance to get a stop. Golly, this defense, man. This has been a tough day. Set with a good return up to the 26. We want to see if we can get this RPO to pop. Smith's 96 speed. Baker takes it inside to Smith. It's a first down, but didn't quite pop the way I wanted it to. Out wide there. You know, should have gotten that out a little bit earlier. I was trying to see if Smith might really break free there, but he did not. Play action. Up to Smith. First down. Little hurry up action. In with a little tempo. Gant. It's a nice play there. Let's tuck it out of bounds. Go back to that RPO play. A big run for Volk this time. First down. Still alive. Nice throw up there to Harris, who gets into the end zone. Still alive here for Purdue. Really quick drive there, too. really good. And we're trying to set up this out here to Gant, is what I'm hoping. Baker takes it, is not going to get it. Got to get a stop defensively. 0 for 2 on these 2-point conversions. This is all about the defense, though. The offense has been fine. Outside of the Volt fumble, offense has been plenty good. We just have not gotten them off the field. It's time to get to it. Over the top, knocked away. Scales able to at least put a hand on him there. Melvin could not bring it in. Second and 10. Another run play here. Scrambles underneath. Walton's there, but it's now a 3rd and 3. Empty again. Golly. Come on, guys. Make the play defensively right here. Wide open over the middle of the field. Wide open over the middle of the field, and they're going to score again on a long play. Goodness gracious, this defense is horrible. This defense is bad. This defense is bad. Now you're down 9 points. Down 2 full scores here. Your defense couldn't stop a nosebleed.
Let's go. Break. Single.
Smith trying to make something happen here. It's a first down. Nope. Oh, that was almost intercepted because of when he got hit. Over to Stenerud, gets the first down, makes the play. Yeah, we can't find anything other than this underneath stuff. They're doing a really nice job of taking all that away. It's like, do you get like into field goal territory and try to just kick the field goal here? Like, is that what you do? Graceful makes the play there. Over the way. I think we need to kick the field goal here. Out to Stenerud. Hurry it up. Trying everything I can right now. Side Harris. Eating up a lot of this clock here. Golly, did not score. Hurry it up. Run play to Stenerud, scores. PAT here. Oh, we got an alarm going off. Special. Sorry about that. I don't know what that alarm is for. 36-38. 3 minutes left. Offense has been spectacular. The defense has just been horrendous. Defense has been so bad. Good blocking there. Just make the tackle, guys. Good Lord, man. They are lighting us up. Only a 3-minute rush. We'll have a decade to throw the football. Actually runs it here. Ducks down. We'll go to the 2-minute warning. Trying to save these timeouts. Stop here. Bad. Oh, they actually throw it. Misses his guy. Saves us a timeout. Wow. Wow. Not believe they just did that pass. They throw it again here. Throw it short and make the tackle and get the stop. 2 timeouts to work with. Assuming they're punting here, I would imagine they are. All you got to do is get to field goal range. Offense has been tremendous here, but this is... All right, let's see what we got here.
Here we go. Right. Here we go.
Stenerud again active here early on this drive. Here takes it. Throw underneath to Smith. Throw it away. Okay. Got all the time in the world right now. Gotta do is get in the field goal range. Just barely gets this throw off. Corey Smith breaking tackles right at the 35, and now it's Wake Forest starting to use timeouts. Baker's now over 400 yards passing. Wow. What a game this has been. Not over yet either way. Baker takes it. Baker's now going to scramble, and he's got room to go. Baker's inside the 15 in Wake Forest now. Takes another timeout. Purdue may come away with this one by the skin of their teeth. So run play to Volk. Going to take the tackle there in the middle of the field, make Wake Forest have to take the timeout. I'll be honest, I don't really know what to do here. Take the knee. We're going to set this up for a field goal. From 21 yards out. Let the clock run down. You can run one more play. I'll let the clock run down. Take another timeout. I'll run the football. If we get stopped, and I'll just stay in the main menu. And we'll wait for them. We'll take a timeout and then take a field goal there. Man, what a game. And we pull this off. We go back to Volk. In there. Tackled down at the 1 yard line. We're going to lay it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to. That's how we're going to play it. We're just going to kick the field goal from this close. We'll let the clock run down. I just don't want no weird clock management shenanigans to mess us up here. take a field goal and just try to get out of here with a win. Take a timeout. Man, gotta make the field goal. 17 yards. Skis field goal is up. It is good. We get a walk-off field goal to come back and beat Wake Forest. Yeah, man. That was crazy. Certainly a lot more than what I expected out of this game. I don't know if like the Volk fumble was just like such a momentum boost to Wake Forest that like all of a sudden everything else is working so well for them. It's always hard to tell in these games because things can get a little weird, you know, with the computer sometimes on Heisman and all that. But I mean, they played really well. They threw the ball well. They made big plays. We had some boneheaded plays in the secondary that certainly did not help anything out. But it took a huge comeback, down 9 points there with about 5.5 minutes left, to come back and get a walk-off win here. I mean, we had 111 more yards of offense than they did. We ran more plays. We both were explosive. We ran the ball better than them. I don't know. I mean, we were 62% on third down. They were 54%. That's a massive problem. The defense is getting up over 50% conversions through 2 games here early on. Both teams did have turnovers. We did get an interception back as well. We couldn't get any points from that, though, because it was the end of the half. But, yeah, we've got ourselves a quarterback, Bryce Baker, 37-45, 404 yards. 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Also added 42 yards and a score with his legs on the ground. Bulk, 14 carries, 109, 2 scores. Stenerud got into the end zone as well. A 14-catch, 167-yard day for Corey Smith. Braceville was solid in this game. DeAndre Smith certainly made his plays. Gant made some big plays. Stenerud was huge there in the hurry-up. Harris, 3 for 41, got into the end zone. Zegwu didn't really do a whole lot here, to be honest with you. The offensive line was tremendous. I mean, no issues at all. They were really, really good today. Defensively, man, just cannot get off the field. 14 tackles for Scales, 12 for Marable. Sly had the interception. I think Lawton felt like he was in good positions. I mean, we had Keegler and Marable each with 3 tackles for loss. Schumacher, Scales each with 2, and then Morton and Baxter had 1 as well. We had just 1 sack from Keegler. We had just the 1 interception. We just could not get them off the field, and credit to them. I mean, they had guys making all kinds of plays. Jackson, 31 of 38, 379, 3 scores. Did throw the interception at a bad time, though. But he was a menace on the ground. Just gave up way too many big plays. A 47, a 21, a 72-yard play. You know, Flowers crushed us in this game. Monterio, they had a big game there as well. They blocked really well for them. I don't know. I mean, this was a tight game. We did a nice job of staying ahead of schedule in this game. Didn't have but the 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack allowed. We were really good again on third down. We had to be perfect essentially in this game. We come out with a victory somehow or another. Probably would rather maybe Keegler be the, if I can find it. I don't remember when he got sacked is kind of the problem. If it'll even show up being something that we can even use. Keegler was really good in this game. I feel like he deserves to kind of be the thumbnail player for this. Nope, don't look like we're going to get that. I also don't remember when he got sacked, but Trevor Jackson is certainly going to be their thumbnail player of the game. Look at the blocking on that play, too. If it's not going to be Keegler, Corey Smith is probably who it should be. Let me just make sure. I don't think that was in the 4th quarter. It was not. I mean, Volk had a really massive game, so maybe it should be him. Just get a shot kind of in the background here. It doesn't have the score or anything, so that's good. Dude, golly. The fact that we had to do all that just to try to come away with this victory that's insane. That is insane. But we do get the job done, which is really nice and cool. 2-0. We're going to have to find something different on defense here for sure, though. I mean, that's giving up 17 to Ball State, 38 to them. I know I've seen, like, on the Reddit pages that the defense is a lot harder. Maybe it's something we end up having to adjust, but, I mean, they have been unstoppable here, at least in the early going, and we have just played, probably the two easiest opponents we're going to play all year. So really, really worrisome for sure. Just want to take a quick glance there at that. Okay. And things get dramatically more difficult in this next one. First time this year will be the underdog. We're up to number 6 in the country, though, so maybe there was another upset here. Let's take a look. Had Illinois with a win. Clemson with a win over NC State. Ole Miss with a win. Kansas State with a win. LSU. Going to try to keep our eye on Downs to kind of see what he does. 5 touchdown performance, but he's thrown back-to-back games with interceptions, looking a whole lot like he did for us. Had Oklahoma, easy. UCLA with a win. Arizona State over Texas Tech. Texas Tech is 0-3. They've had a brutal start to the season. Nebraska with a win. Georgia, easy win. Tennessee, easy win. USC, easy win. Notre Dame over Texas. That might have been one of the teams ranked ahead of us that have now lost. Big win there for Notre Dame, though. Florida with a win. Pitt with a win. UTSA in a high-scoring affair there over Texas State. Penn State over Syracuse. Ohio State upsets Alabama. So that's actually the team that was ahead of us that lost. Alabama was number 1 in the country. Lose to Ohio State, who is unranked, but we know that's a good Ohio State team. And then Oregon over Baylor. And then Miami over Nevada. Take a look at our players of the week. The national is Duke Hakeem out of North Carolina, defensively, a 2-interception game. And then Kylan Billiott out of 3 of the receiving touchdowns from Taylor Downs. Aiden West of Ohio State was defensive player of the week in the Big Ten. Then Malik Washington still hanging on at Maryland and still doing big things there. Has a gigantic performance. Tyree Rousseau, we've seen plenty of him. Excellent quarterback there for Nebraska. Keelan Russell, Joshua Porter, okay. Take a look at our team stats, then we'll take a look at recruiting. So Baker through 2 games, 5 touchdowns, no picks. He has been electric. He's been near perfect. Volk is at 196 yards on the ground right now. Stenerud got into the end zone, hasn't run it a ton, obviously, but has touched the ball a lot in the receiving game. Baker has been really good with his legs thus far. Baker keeps doing what he's doing. That's a Heisman candidate. Corey Smith having a monster start to this year. DeAndre Smith as well. Gant has been really good. Braceville has been really solid. Finally got Harris some more touches that week. So, okay. And the offensive line has been great. Scales easily leading the way in tackles with Marable and Sly behind him. 3 guys with 5 tackles for loss, one of them being redshirt freshman Keegler, who's also leading the team with 2 sacks. We've only gotten 3. We do have 2 interceptions, though, early on here this season. And shout out to Gee making all of his field goals, too. All right, let's look at this right quick, position by position. Childress, we seem to be the front runner right now. But this is going to be a long battle, I am afraid. Ahmed still holding on to that lead there. Simon's holding on there. Now we're losing this battle for Bigsby. Probably if they have the pipelines. If they're just going to continuously gain, I need to just drop the points on him Willie's is fine. Looks almost certainly like we're going to get Bradford. Looking good for all the guards. Looking good for Rich. Looking good for Cranchit. At this point, do we just go ahead and cut ties here with Rashid? Speed rusher, we could use a little bit more of that. 86 finesse move is something to see. But if I'm not going to put more points on him, then I don't need to keep recruiting him. Yeah, we'll just cut ties here with Rashid. I think that's a battle we're going to end up losing. Put 50 here on Joey Wolf. We'll go all in on him as our speed rusher there on the interior. Durbin still looking good there, leading the way. Treadwell seems to be ours to lose right now. Nelly Hunter is certainly ours to lose. Ali looks like he's going to be ours to lose. And Hyde, that's probably a losing battle. We'll hold firm there, though, for right now. But yeah, that's going to do it here for this episode. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my Seattle Mariners franchise on the channel as well. Hopefully we can get a victory here over USC. It's a very, very talented squad. Our defense is massively struggling, but the offense has been electric to this point. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time.